So perhaps the final track on the album for some people, if they got themselves the physical copy, however, it's not. There's one more to come. But for some people, this is the final track on the album. It's the title track of the whole record, End of Suffering, and this is a real big one for everyone, I think, across the board. And it's a 5-minute emotional ballad. It's a track that kind of encompasses everything you've been feeling in the album. This is the reason, would you say?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Do you want to tell us?
Yeah, this song is about my journey as a parent. You know, like obviously the entire album is about the past 2 years of my life and just how everything has changed for me. And End of Suffering is about, you know, my time really. It's about my insecurities, and it's about the way that my career is something that I have chosen and I've nurtured, you know, like throughout my life. It's also been my adult identity since I was 20 years old, you know, and how I never really appreciated like how my feelings towards it would change when I had a kid, you know. My daughter is beautiful. She's an amazing 4-year-old at the moment, absolute warrior of a girl, like, and I'm really lucky because I've nurtured my bond with her like immensely since she was born, and so we're super tight, we're really close. But that doesn't mean that, you know, when I'm away I don't think about her, you know. I think about her every single day, and I have quite often when I'm at my lowest, that's the first place I attack, is like I attack whether I'm a good dad or not, like you know, what it means to be around, what it means to be there for her. But it is hard, it's really difficult. There's no right or wrong answer, because it's just, I have to play music. Like, it's what I was put on this earth to do, I believe. And, but at the same time, like, I have a responsibility, an immense responsibility to give her everything she needs and try and show her the world the way I know it. So yeah, when I'm at my lowest, it's about that pure insecurity of like, am I doing this right? And you know what? Regardless of the job, regardless of who I am, I think probably every fucking parent feels the same way. Like, my daughter now is like, she sings with me, she writes with me, she paints with me, we play together, we explore, she teaches me every single day.
What sort of things has your daughter taught you?
So much about being free, about like applying innocence to my day, about literally about animals. She teaches me about animals all the time. Do you know what I mean? She, you know, we had been laughing, I'd been chasing her around, tickling her or whatever, and she was just like, so it's complicated, it's complicated. And I was like, what is complicated, you know? And she was like, nothing. And it hit me like so powerfully. At the time I was just laughing, tickling her, and afterwards I remember like listening back to it, and I heard it, and I just thought, fucking, how are you teaching me about life when you're 4? Sorry, I'm gonna lose it. I've done so well today.
I remember when
I
remember when he said about, oh yeah, I've got this little recording of Mercy, I'd love to put it on the song, and I was kind of like, cool, yeah. And then when you played it, I was like, oh, it's like she's summed your whole song up in like.
It does,
like,
I know. What's complicated?
Kind of really
Nothing.
freaky,
Nothing.
Just let it go.
And that's how it feels when I'm with her. Like, nothing is
Amazing.
complicated, everything is good, it's all easy, and I wish I had more time with her, but like, she knows that when I'm with her, like, I'm present, and like, we've got, like I said before, we have a bond that, like, you know, time doesn't exist when we're there. So I'm wherever I am in the world, I'm there for her, so. Yeah.
Alan, do you think you've ever mixed a song of that kind of emotion before? Or similar emotion,
certainly
perhaps?
wouldn't say.
Does one stick out at all?
No, not really. But you feel it. So you feel it, and there's only so far you can go in those terms of emotions, and that's kind of at the top, you know, because it's hard to actually record that. You know, it's not as easy as you may think it is. You don't just, you know, you just have to capture the right space where somebody feels they can do it. So it's not an easy thing.